Today we have me versus Trevor, both going for a double guard pull, but I stay up on top. Trev with the illegal trouser grip there, but he has that collar grip there, and I haven't not really too concerned with it at this point in my head. He goes for a loop choke, and it's pretty tight at this point, really tight, but I don't really care. I use my left foot there to drag that foot down and pass the guard, and yeah, we don't really care at this point. I put my left and I just posture up, but posturing up lets him get his guard back, so we have to go for it again. He follows up, I follow chasing down, but pull guard instead, get my left butterfly hook in, keep my left underhook nice and high, but go for a collar grip instead and just come up for a nice sweep there. Trev obviously going to go for the loop choke again, but we don't really care about it at this point, and we pass into side. Use my right hand there to block the hips. If you notice, it's going to be really hard for Trev to do too much here. We use my right foot to block my right hand to block the hips, and keeping everything nice and pressure down. My ribs are right into his neck and making this really hard for him, as you can see by his little shit face that he has. And then my left arm now comes over the neck. And look, notice what I'm doing with my ribs. I'm putting my ribs right into his neck to make him look towards where the camera is now, whilst adjusting my left hand. No rush here whatsoever in my terms. I know I've got lots of time left and around, and I stay nice and heavy. Now clasp up my hands when I feel comfortable and get the tap. So let's do that. Knackered, by the way. By the way, I was trying to say yesterday, I was training with Gary, personal trainer, who trains on a Monday. Fucking hell, tiring. My legs at this point are jammed. I go for a nice guard pull. Notice what I do with my right foot. My right foot goes straight onto the hip for the guard pull to make sure that he can't pass. And we control with my left hand on the collar, and my right hand was on his sleeve, but we've abandoned that. We come up right on the elbow, but I'm keeping my left foot on his hip, and my right foot goes onto his hip as well, and we really drag him out here. So my right knee goes on, my right leg almost goes straight, but we keep pulling him with my left hand and my right hand with 3 contacts, points of contact on him. We go for a loop choke, but try to go for a sweep, but I think it's a sign for things to come. What we're going to do again, and we're going to get the sweep right up into a mount position, but Trev does a really good job here of coming back into like a half guardish position, but we don't mind too much at this stage. I think this is where he sweeps me actually. So Trev gets a sweep on me quite soon, yeah. I go a bit too top heavy with that, and he comes over and sweeps me. It was a nice sweep. I was a bit too top heavy there with not too much base. My hips a bit too high, but what I do there is I just threaten the guillotine to get back up again, and we now go for the pass with my left hand between the legs. My right hand needs to go to his gi, but I don't know, Trev, like, it's not really a guillotine, like too much to guillotine time, but I like passing heavy here with Trev. So I switch my hips. I think we was doing this move on Monday, but I come up really high here, so I grab underneath the head and then really put my shoulders like into the head, and I try to like cover his mouth with my shoulder as well to make the panic happen. That's why he bucked really hard there, because he was trying to stop me from suffocating him. But we come into the Ezekiel just before the end of the round. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.